Hi, it's Richard here from Intelligent Advisor IT Consulting with a very brief overview of the new Flow Design multi-document user experience. So I'm in a 23B hub. I'm going to go ahead and create or actually open an existing project that I have here using the new Flow Builder. As you can see, the Flow Builder, as you'd expect, in Flow, when I open the Flow, I see the page groups and the pages that make up the, what we would have called in the past, interview experience. And enough of that is similar to what you already know today to be pretty obvious in the sense that you can think about chapters and stages and that kind of thing. Then working with a flow shouldn't be too hard for you, and you've got a bunch of stuff coming up on this site shortly that'll tell you more about that. Now I've gone ahead and opened the rules area, which of course is where I'll find the rules in what I call the decision service style of layout, because it's the same user experience that we'd have from the Decision Services tab. And I can look at attributes, or rather I can look at fields, and I can create a new document. So this is the key thing that is happening now in 23B. I can go ahead and create multiple rule documents, which wasn't the case in previous versions. So now that I'm in my new rule document, I can treat it as I would any other rule document. So I'm going to go ahead and try not to make too many spelling mistakes and enter a nice title for my document. Once I've created the title, I can of course change the styles, or I can simply hit enter and begin creating my rules using rule blocks, exactly as you would do if you were working in a decision service. The difference being now that we have multiple documents. The features are just the same as before in the sense that you have live errors showing up here. You can see that I have an error in the rules regarding a trailing if, which is because I haven't actually got around to writing the rest of it yet. So I can work with the existing elements in the project, so I can review the list of data inputs and outputs from the contract. I can click on an element in the contract and it'll take me right to where that element is. So even if it's in a different document, when I click on one of these, it'll open the document and show me the stuff. So I could, copy this. And so we're getting into a much more interactive and much more friendly user experience with this multi-document approach, as well as the navigation that they introduced in 23A. So I've just gone ahead and committed that change to give you an example. So now we have these tabs that I can open and close, very similar to B2C and B2B service. And I can go ahead and edit or delete an individual document from the project at any time. So the multi-document experience really improves how a user is going to be able to create a structure similar to source material. There's no folders, but at least you can create multiple documents. See you again soon for another brief walkthrough.